So, there was this big, empty space, like a void, right? But even in the void, something was happening, like all these tiny little energy things were kind of making their presence known. Things like Claytronium, these tiny blue-white goo things. They were all swirling around and kind of flying around all at once, and they glowed a little bit too. It was kind of like they were living in this floating, cosmic dimension and everything. And then from nowhere, this mysterious figure appeared. They were wrapped in dirt-tone clothes, right? There were some pieces of metal right on the clothes, kind of glinting in these energy streams. It was almost like they were a guardian kind of person, and even they looked peaceful, but they seemed so precise too. Almost like there was something special about their presence. But what really struck me was this subtle movement of their hands. And just like the energy really started to respond, you could already see how these streams started pulsating and sparked out and started creating this kind of cosmic dance. This thing was like spinning and sprawling around with all these different cosmic particles and stuff. It looked kind of magical, almost like some ancient cosmic dance that had just popped up, and then it just started spilling out into this huge space. It began to form these huge glowing clumps, which were like sparkly cosmic stars, and the spikes in these streams were kind of forming little celestial bodies here and there, like planets and stuff. It looked like everything just was starting to form in this big, chaotic space. And then this universe was formed, and it was filled with galaxies, and Claytronium began to form these planets all around, and this whole ring-like structure, kind of like a cosmic web, kind of enveloped this all. It was a whole crazy scene, this universe, and it felt like the whole beginning was kind of the starting point of everything. This little chaotic void was transformed, and it looked like it was full of all these new things. It felt like the first universe was just about to start, and the explorer was just watching all this happen. And they kind of looked up and saw all this vast empty space, and it was kind of overwhelming. This huge canvas